This is what I want to speak to you about today, and this part really matters to me. So let's slow down here. If an adult child or even an adult grandchild can't make a gathering this year, please hear this. Don't make them feel guilty for choosing what they can realistically handle. Welcome to Mama Sit Down, a Roxanne Reflects podcast, a space for honest conversations about faith, family, and letting go, especially in seasons that feel heavy. If Christmas feels harder this year, not because anything is wrong, but because everything feels heavier, you're not imagining it. We're in the middle of planning, the lists aren't done, the group texts are still active, and somehow there are 4 different versions of the plan and none of them include you resting. The families are bigger, the schedules are fuller, and somehow the energy seems lower. And Christmas hasn't even happened yet. Right now, many of us are carrying the emotional weight of coordinating dates, hoping everyone can be there, trying not to disappoint anyone, holding on to traditions that used to feel easier. What worked before doesn't always work now, not because we failed, but because our kids grew up. The reality is our kids have full lives. Some have partners, some have children, some are stretched thin in ways we don't always see. And now even some of our grandkids are grown, managing jobs, school, finances, and calendars more complicated than ours ever were. That doesn't mean they don't care. It means life is full. And this is what I want to speak to you about today. And this part really matters to me. So let's slow down here. If an adult child or even an adult grandchild can't make a gathering this year, please hear this. Don't make them feel guilty for choosing what they can realistically handle. No sighs, no subtle comments, no, well, we just won't be the same without you messages, even if you do whisper it to yourself, because love doesn't need attendance to be real. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can say is, we understand, we love you, we'll catch you another time. Grace preserves a connection far better than pressure ever could. Who wants people to show up just because they have to be there? Now, you might be thinking, Roxanne, the plans are already made. Flights are booked. Schedules are locked in. And that's okay. This year may look exactly the way it does, for better or for worse. But even if nothing changes this Christmas, something important can still begin now. Start planting seeds for next year, where maybe instead of trying to fix or rearrange what's already in motion, what if we just simply take note this year? Notice what felt life-giving and what felt heavy, what required too much emotional energy to hold together, not to pass judgment, just to notice it, because noticing is often the first step to changing. That maybe next year, the conversation starts earlier. The planning is shared, hosting is rotated. Adult kids have more voice. Togetherness looks different and lighter, not because this year failed, but because families evolve. And even imagining that now can quietly release some of the pressure that you're carrying today. I keep reminding myself in the middle of all this that God never asked us to manage anyone's emotions. He asks us to love well, to release control, and to trust Him. And also, we need to trust Him with what we can't coordinate. Letting go doesn't mean disengaging, sulking. It means loosening our grip while keeping our hearts open. So if you're tired already, you don't have to make this perfect. You don't have to hold it all together. You don't have to recreate the past to make this meaningful. Sometimes wisdom sounds like, let's get through this one with grace and talk about what might work better the next time. I hope you'll all consider these ideas. And before I close, I want you to know this episode wraps up season 1 of Mama Sit Down. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for sitting with me, for reflecting with me, for letting these conversations meet you where you are. Season 2 will be back January 13th, 2026. And we're going to go even deeper into letting go, faith, and what it looks like to live lighter in this season of motherhood. So I'll leave you with this. Mama, sit down. Christmas doesn't have to look like it used to in order to be full of love. This season isn't about being the hero. It's about making room for growth, for grace, and for relationships that can breathe. And that is more than enough. So until I see you again, mamas, just remember, it's your time now.